that time of year, you're going to be meeting with your child's teacher to find out how your child's doing. I suspect there might be an issue and you're trying to tease this out with the teacher and you're trying to read between the lines. So what are some of those things that you might want to listen for when you go into the parent-teacher conference? When they hedge a bit on, is my child reading at grade level, they're a little behind the rest of the class. They might not say they're so far behind that they need to have an IEP and services, etc. But when you hear they're not quite where they need to be, they're using some of these hedging comments. We're working on them in a smaller group. We've given them extra time on this. The teacher's already trying to help that child be successful in the classroom. And they're putting in place, if you will, the amount of accommodation they can do within a class of 20 to 25 kids without it being disruptive to the entire class and without having to necessarily go outside the classroom for extra resources. Those are all indications that something's not quite clicking for your child. They're not quite at grade level. Now, is it something that you need to run to the nearest psychologist and get a full neuropsych workup to see what's going on? No, it probably just means your child has some relative weaknesses in their cognitive profile that's preventing them from being able to be successful in the class. In fact, they're probably in the average range in terms of their cognitive ability. It's just at that lower end of the average range. And so you might really look at, okay, they're in the average range, but it's really a weakness relative to everything else, and it's preventing them from being successful in the classroom. So if your teacher's already providing some of these little tweaks to help your child be successful, to help them keep pace with class, you might want to look further.